Welcome. My name is Svend Hollensen. I'm from University of Southern Denmark. I work as an associate professor of international marketing at my university. I will give a very brief introduction to our paper, Customer Lifetime and After Lifetime Value Calculation seen from an Iranian and Islamic perspective. You see my two co-authors there. Actually, it has also been a little bit of a personal journey for me, but I may come back to that. I'll start up with, I'll divide it into 5 minutes about my general work with global marketing and 5 minutes with the paper, just that you can see a little bit of my background too. I don't come from UK, it says in the program, but I'm actually from Denmark. You know, it is a small country, but still an independent country. We haven't been taken over by UK yet, but you never know when it happens. It's in the northern part of Europe. I live in the southern part of my country, near the German border. I'm part of a university called University of Southern Denmark. This is my environment, a little bit different to Dubai, but anyway, it's a cozy environment. I'm also an author of textbooks, we could not show the book here, but we can see up here. I'm a writer of a textbook in global marketing. It's now in the 5th edition. It came out last year. I'll not go so much into detail with that. I also wrote a kind of alternative to Phil Kotler's marketing management book, but with a relationship approach. Much of the American mainstream books are targeting, the 4P marketing mix. I take another perspective, maybe that fits also into this relationship society with a more relationship perspective. Marketing management also came out by Pearson. I have made some experiences with global marketing myself, and I would also like to say a few words about it because I somehow try to use my own medicine, but I did not always succeed, and I will tell you why. When my book is actually now the best sold textbook in international marketing outside the United States. But it has not always been like that. I did my mistakes, tried to learn from my mistakes and try to adapt. I try to work from this perspective of global, so I try to mix global marketing with local marketing. And why I came to this global concept is actually also from experience when we tried to sell my textbook in this area. When we tried that, or the publisher tried that, they came back to me and say, well, we can't sell your textbook down here. Well, I thought, this is strange, it's going well elsewhere. I thought, one world, one textbook. So I thought, why is it so? And they told him, as long as you have cases about lingerie companies and Absolute vodka and these products, we can't sell your book. Okay. Then that was a point where I realized I really have to know more about these different areas of the world, these different cultures. And that's at the point where I also tried to start up learning more about Islam and what it means to people here. So I try to, nowadays, I try really to have a global context in the way that I have one book for the European market, and that fits well there. That is a kind of the global concept. And then I try to adapt this global concept in different areas of the world. So it is turning into a global concept, combining a global concept with local perspectives. And you see some of the local editions there, Russia, India, Spanish, United States. And what is interesting is actually that nowadays I try really to work with co-authors to have the local view of global marketing. And that is also what I plan now for Middle East. Try to integrate local co-authors. So if any of you are interested in publishing and be together in a local edition of my book, you are welcome to contact me. I think there could be room for that too. I tried over the years to learn, and I tried also to learn more about Islam. I'm a Christian myself, but what I realized is that I really needed some more in-depth perspective on Islam. So therefore I also formed a friendship with a UK colleague from London, John Wilson, and we made some papers together, and that also provided me with a much more in-depth view of what Islam is about, how we can incorporate marketing perspectives in this part of the world. And we made different papers. We made a case study on Iranian car manufacturer, and we also have made this paper here. And I'll try shortly to describe what is the concept of this paper. First of all, why did we take an Iranian perspective? First of all, because John and I were in Iran 2 months ago, and we got to know a lot of people down there. We also got to know a lot of companies down there. Saipa, we visited the car manufacturer in Iran. So we have to consider that maybe and try to get this integrated in the CLV concept. That is the basic argument. And we try to define some concepts. And it is still on a discussion basis, so it is not finished yet, and we still have to do a lot of measurements and try to develop scales in order to measure after lifetime value, because that can be quite a hard task. But it is in principle about trying to integrate the concept of after lifetime into the current concept. So maybe a customer would not be worth investing in at this point, only considering lifetime value. But if we also would consider after lifetime value, maybe it would be worth investing in a customer. That is the basic view. So how should we then try to integrate it into the concepts? And of course, we try to discuss how can you really measure after lifetime value. And somehow you try maybe to consider the 5 pillars of Islam and try to see how much can you really gain afterlife from following these rules. Maybe it is possible to develop some kind of index where you try to integrate after lifetime value into the current concepts. That is somehow the basic principle. Maybe also trying to integrate if you consume halal products, if you follow these 5 pillars of Islam, what kind of after lifetime value can you expect? That is somehow the principle. One example where it is after lifetime value in the current marketing strategy. Conclusion is that many religions believe in life after death, and that you should have some reward of what good you have done during lifetime. And so the basic question is how to integrate that into our current measures for customer lifetime and the customer after lifetime value. So in principle, the conclusion is, if the customer lifetime value plus the customer after lifetime value is higher than cost of the customer acquisition, then you should really invest in new customers. And that is the basic message. Thank you very much.